Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more modern action. Today we're playing this sweet Jeskai Delver list for Anthony. That's right. This is a Patreon submitted deck list. Now I'm not a huge fan of mixing my Stoneblade and my Delver decks, but you know it's pretty good threats. Stoneforge Mystic, of course, usually deals with getting these out of the deck pretty well, which means Delver doesn't have too much of a mix match. Plus, to be fair, we're only playing 5 other cards. So, you know. Oh, well, I guess 6. I have missed the Shadow Spear. But yeah, so we got Feast and Famine in the main board, Batter Skull, Shadow Spear, and then a Fire and Ice on the side. 3 pretty Stoneforge Mystics, 3 Paths, 4 Ops, 4 Bolts, 3 Helixes, 3 Snaps, 3 Remands, 2 Mana Links, 3 Force Negations, 2 Archmage Charms, and 3 Spell Quellers to round out the main board. Now, we are playing 20 lands, which I believe that's how many I played in Grixis when I was playing Tassigurs and all that extra stuff. But 20, of course, is a little bit more than the usual you would see. 4 Flooded Strands, 2 Fountains, 2 Islands, 1 Mountain, 1 Plains, 1 Sacred Foundry, 4 Scalding Tarns, 3 Aspire Bluff Canals, 2 Steam Vents, 2 Blessed Alliance, 2 Rest in Peace on the board, 1 Supreme Verdict, 2 Aether Gusts, 2 Dovin's Vetoes, 2 Wear Tears, and 3 Cleansing Wildfires. Now, real quick in the sidebar, I want to talk about 2 cards. I want to talk about Aether Gust first. Now, Aether Gust is an iffy card because before, when we had the Uro decks, we had the Primeval Titan decks, all this stuff at full force with Field of the Dead and Uro around, Aether Gust, in my opinion, was the go-to sideboard card for blue because it got around Veil of Summer and actually got around Cavern of Souls because you could put the Titans on top. But now that Field of the Dead is gone, I'm more hesitant to play a card like Aether Gust. Now, does that mean Aether Gust is wrong? No, but if we're worried about Titan decks, Aether Gust is still a decent option, but it's not as good against the decks that are popping up more often, which are Tron decks and stuff like that. That being said, it is good against another deck that we have a lot of cards in the deck for, and that is Boggles. Now, Blessed Alliance, a card that most of you probably have never heard of before, or at least haven't seen in a long time if you watch the channel, because we used to play it in Jeskai Black a lot. Blessed Alliance is a 2-mana instant with Escalate for 2. Choose 1 or more, gain 4 life, untap up to 2 target creatures, or an opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. Excuse me. Now, why is this card good? Because A, against burn, it gains us 4 life. Technically, we could have tricks with untapping a creature and blocking or whatever shenanigans. But more importantly, it has the sacrifice part along with the gaining 4 life. Which means, against our Boggles opponent, we can target them and make them sack an attacking creature. Now, here's my problem. I don't think necessarily with our main board configuration, Leyline of Sanctity is a good card against us. Yes, it shuts off our Lightning Bolts and our Helixes, but those cards aren't that great anyway. They're already pretty bad against Boggles, and we're likely to trim some of them because, well, they don't do anything. But if they don't take out their Sanctities, Blessed Alliance is a dead card, and we don't have a really good way of getting rid of Sanctity. Unless we bring in Wear Tears, which, I mean, to be fair, we're going to probably bring in Wear Tear against them too, but a lot of times I'm not going to want to spend that Wear Tear on a Leyline of Sanctity. So, but anyway, like I said, we have to do what we have to do in that scenario if that's the case. Shadow Spear is also a bit of a concession to Boggles. Our opponent's control lose Hexproof and Indestructible until the end of turn. Also really good against everyone's favorite new little Squirrel, because he's no longer indestructible. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, hit that like button. It helps me out a ton if you can hit that subscribe button and share the video. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop in round 1. If you guys want to see your deck play on the channel, check out the Patreon in the description below. And if you guys are interested in starting MTGO, of course, check out my referral link for Mana Traders. They're a great rental site, can help you out a ton getting started. Alrighty, here we go for round 1. Alright, we're on the play for round 1. Alright, this sounds fine. They don't have a threat quite yet, but it does things. Opponent also over here deep in the tank thinking. They keep. We're just going to lead on Flooded Strand Pass because that's the only line we have to play, of course. Unless they were playing against Jeskai Control. Okay. Alright, I'm not really sure what they could be having here to go across the side of our Delver. Or at least what they're going to have to punish us for. Yep, draw it. All right. Also, if they do anything end step here, we're just gonna let it happen. Yeah, I got 8 cards in hand. This is weird. There's still a human. Mm-hmm. I see what we're doing here. Land? I'd really like to draw land sometime in the near future. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, let's fetch. Actually, I think I want the draw. Nice. It is literally exactly what the doctor ordered. Down to 8. Down to 7. Sure. Mm-hmm. What token they always used? Yeah. I don't know if it was right there to tap like that, but... Let's get it off the table. They're dead to our burn spells here. I don't think we're going to just go for it. Yep. No, one bolt wins the game. Yep, they're grabbing another Dwarven Mines, I'm assuming. Remember, we don't want to just jam them into counterspells. Okay. Yeah, I'll say they should only have one counterspell now. Alrighty, so against them we're going to want Veto, maybe Gusts. I'm going to switch my swords. I'm going to take out Shadow Spear. I think Force Negations is good. I don't think Path is where it's at. Maybe we cut like that. Hey, what the hell should we bring in? On these clear guards, right? We cut. Oh, you switch those directly out. Oh, we cut those through. Okay. Maybe that's right. I'll say, I guess, maybe cleansing wildfires to try and damage their color output. Maybe that's better than, like... It's better than that. I mean, worst case scenario, it's not. Let me just go to game 3. Anthony did give me some freedom to change some of the mana base and the sideboard, but I decided instead what I was going to do was just try to run it the way it was, because the changes that he suggested were basically the sideboard to whatever meta I felt was appropriate, because he built it based off of I swear I know words. The Goldfish's set of decks. Now, this is a hand we hope is good. I think. I'm mulliganing, so I'm going to start by fetching a white source. Remember, their deck can't have Blood Moon, despite the fact they're a primarily red deck, because they lose to their own Blood Moon then. Okay, well, our opponent didn't want to play anymore, so I don't think we're going to shuffle that away. So, alright, on to the round 2. Alright, on the play for round 2 here. I don't really blame our opponent for conceding there. It is not a fun time. We're going to keep this. It is not a fun time against a Delver-style deck to be trying. We're going to fetch another Hollowed Fountain here. I know we have one in hand already, but I want the small points for thinning. And almost certainly we're just going to Stoneforge on 2. Yeah, there's not much I could see an actual argument for us not doing that with. Maybe if they played maybe we saw there like Storm. Are we getting Spell Snared? Okay, no, they're just Ruggrain Trioming. Yep, and we're getting ourselves a Batterskull here because we'd rather have a Batterskull to try and put in play. Although the awkward thing here is we're Delvers, so it's actually not all that guaranteed we get to 5 lands. But because we're already at 2, if this is a Wrenn and 6, I think I am going to force it. Because I think they are the Saheeli Cat combo deck. Ooh, I think we're going to force a Wrenn and 6 here. No, they're Stoneforging of their own. Okay. Batterskull of their own. Okay. Bolt. Or Path. The other equipment is not what I wanted. Alright, we're just going to kill this. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I really want to put a Batterskull into play. But I think it is so much more important to not have to deal with a Batterskull. This is a Healy. We will... Oh, it's fair. Yeah, we're going to... We almost have to force it. Something good? Well, it's pretty good, I guess. Uh-huh. Tracker, sure. Yep, play a Canopy Land. Alright. Discard a second tracker and we untap. 4-mana Omnath. Sure. Yep. They don't have another land to play. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't think they were going to be in great shape having to deal with this 6/6 that's going to keep hitting them, but... Alright, so they're a creature deck, more or less. So we're going to bring in Verdict and Rests. Not Rests, Aether Gust, sorry. No, definitely not Verdicts. Cut Shadow Spear. I think you can trim down a Remand. I think Sword and Feast Famine is the right card to have in the deck. I think we're supposed to trim down 1 Helix then after that. Just try it like this. Again, Renin 6 might be a problem. Yeah, I don't know. The thing here is with this deck, we're going to play a game in such a way that we want every single threat we play to be enough to win the game. And while I said in the beginning Stoneforge is not a card I would traditionally play in Delver, it is a card that can win the game on its own independently of the rest of the deck. I don't think this is a very good 7-card hand, to be honest. Yeah, they're going to get to put a 2-drop into play before we can have a counterspell. But if it's a Stoneforge, we have answers. Alright, I'll keep it. I convinced myself. Alright, yeah. I convinced myself because if it's a Stoneforge, we have answers. If it's a Red and 6, that's definitely not the end of the world. I'm just gonna bottom that. Ugh, another bolt. Excuse me, sorry. Second bolt is definitely not what we wanted. Resolves. Down goes Stoneforge. There comes a Delver. Oh, by the way, we don't ever want to path the Stoneforge if we can avoid it. Because path gets them closer to the Batterskull. And they're already close enough to a Batterskull. Come on, be something good. Nope. This is a terrible card. Alright. Attacking for 1. Yeah, the Quaddle will kill the Quaddle, but I'm not gonna... And even that's probably gonna be a bolt, not a path we use. Spell Queller. I'm just gonna kill it. I don't think we have a particularly good reason to let them keep it around. And I'm assuming here comes Omnath. Red and 6. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. They can have it. Yep, this is definitely problematic. This is one problem with playing 20 lands that you do sometimes flood more than you do with 18 or 19. Yeah, I think we should have brought in Wear Tears for this matchup. I even felt like we weren't gonna need to, but obviously I was wrong. That's a lightning bolt. I think we're gonna concede here. I think we're gonna go to game 3. Yeah, I think we should just go to game 3 here. I don't think there's much of a point to keep playing. We can't really deal with this Batterskull very well, and they just have all the land drops they're ever gonna need for the rest of the game. Big Daddy Tef. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and fire off a bolt at him. And unfortunately, this means the rest of our Delvers are just useless. Well, it's not because I can equip to Delver. So I'm actually going to draw 2 cards if they'll let me. Because we need to find an answer for this Teferi before... Oh, no, they're going to get a counterspell. Okay. Well. Unfortunately, this does take off the fact of us getting an answer to it, like a Snapcast. Ooh, boy. Yep, you got us there then. I'm just not going to play behind a Teferi like that. We got very little chance of winning. All right, let's bring in Wear Tears because I think that's important enough that we're going to need them. Maybe Verdict isn't the right card. Yeah, let's not play Verdicts, I guess. Well, no, I think I need Verdicts in because we're taking out other removal spells. Let's actually trim a Delver. That doesn't feel great, though. Play first. This is a pretty easy mulligan. We just got way too many lands. I'll keep this with a Gust back, I guess. I think it's not great, but it could be okay. Yep. Bottom that. Would have also bottomed that if I could have. Well, but then again, sometimes we just get lucky. Let's grab Beaskull. So we have an answer for our opponent's artifact. Unfortunately, we don't have a Force Negation to protect our Stoneforge this turn. Really hoping that his Stoneforge will play Ren and 6. I mean, that's pretty annoying. It's certainly not gonna lie. Mountain. sure. Tear it. Yep. Yep. Here's hoping they decided to do it during our turn. I really don't want to compete with a Force of Negation, to be honest. Yep. Okay. Snap. Oh, I fucked up. Yep, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up bad. Yep, I fucked up really bad there. Yep, I thought it was 1 mana. But it is not. It is, in fact, 2 mana. I have a Feast and Famine, too. Yep, I got a Feast and Famine as well. Yep. Yep, jump block. Yep, Sword of Feast Famine into play. Not interested. Just so we're clear, I punted this game away the way I played it. I definitely lost this game. Yeah, because now they're going to get to kill our Snapcaster, equip, make us discard our Archmage's Charm. And then from there, we're pretty much dead, because we just can't win. There's just no way. And they still have a Stoneforge Mystic to protect as well, so we can't win the game. No, there's just no chance. Yeah. Yeah, fuck me. Alright, man, let's attack for 6, I guess. And not much we can fucking do. Yep. Sure. Yeah, if they just move everything over to there, we just can't win. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm ready to concede, I think. Oh, fuck, yes. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, on to the next round. Alright, our opponent has revealed Luris as a companion. We have a fine hand. I'm not happy about it because we have this Plains and the Batterskull in our opener, as well as both our equipments. I could easily have mulliganed this hand, to be honest. Opponent goes to 3 cards, so I am glad we didn't Whoa, what in the world are they playing? They're down to 2 cards? Yo. Are they like the Treasure Cruise Seismic Assault deck? Or Treasure Hunt Seismic Assault deck or something? Because... what? Hold the fuck up. I am... Excuse me, so many levels of confused right now. Okay. I think this one's just over with. No, we're not revealing it. We're just actually going to just lead here, I think. Actually... I'm actually going to play you and just not search. I know it's crazy we have a 3rd equipment but we're not searching, but I just don't want to get archive trapped. Yeah, feels like our opponent definitely had archive trap in hand. Nope. Alright. Nope. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and kill it. I mean, this game is more about just getting the game over with than it is our opponent actually being able to beat us here. And like at this point, there's no point to crack our fetches because we don't need to. We don't want to risk them having 4 archive traps in hand. I know that sounds crazy and stupid, but I've seen weirder shit happen. Alright, so we're going to go with Wear Tear because they do play some artifacts, I think. We're definitely going to bring in the extra sword, I think. Veto's possibly... I don't care about verdicts. Rest in Peace is an interesting suggestion because they do have... whatchamacallit? It could have Crypt Incursion. But I don't think so. I think we're just going to bring in these 5 cards and call it good. Another thing is being 20 lands means we can almost sustain 65 cards with somewhat of reasonability. Other than just kind of we don't have much of a choice. We just got to keep multiple cards in our deck because we don't want to lose. Alright. Again, they reveal Luris and they mold a 6. I'm going to keep this hand. So depending on what our opponent does on turn 1, I think we're just going to play our fetch and pass. And then turn 2, crack both fetches to opt. Alright, well, fuck that decision. We're just going Delver here. If they get us, they get us. We just got. Oh, they're gonna push. That's where if they push and then archive trap us, that's bad. Yeah. If they archive trap us on top of that now too, we're probably just done. Or at least we'll feel done. I will feel colossally stupid if that happens. Alright, here comes Mesmeric Orb, I'm assuming. I think the orb. I think I'm going to counter the orb. I don't want to. But I do think I have to. I'm going to shock the Hall of Fountain in because if they do Archive Trap us, I'm going to veto it. Beautiful. Alright, unfortunately, we do not have anything to snap yet. Again, I'm going to fetch now. I'd just rather get it out of the way. Actually, I'm going to grab a Hallowed Fountain first. Ooh, good choice, Joey. I mean, it does suck that it comes into play tapped, but now I feel a lot less bad about Lightning Helix, just end of turn them. Alright, play land. Let's just try to counter it. So in a perfect world, they tap out for something, we snap, veto it. I'm surprised they didn't put Lurrus in their hand either. It tells me they probably have some kind of removal or counterspell in hand they want to use. Yep. Well, there's a forced negation we could use last turn. It's okay, though. I mean, we're not in a great shape here, to be honest. This is not a good spot for us to be in. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just try to queller it. Yep, Visions draw one card. Shellblock's a good one. Alright, I'd like to draw a land right now and then draw a blue source. So I think we're just going to play this and leave up Force Negation. Because next turn, we can equip and hopefully hold up Force and Mana Leak if we don't have to use the Force. Boom. Forcing it. Equips. Yep, hit you for 4. Shoot you and draw a card. Shadow Spear as well. And again, just not going to walk an Archive Trap. I have no reason to crack that fetch land. I'm not going to crack it. Yeah, that's inconvenient because I do get to get their Mesmeric Orb now. I'm going to fetch an island here. If they have Archive Trap, they got us. At this point, I just want to not draw. How many they got? Yep. There's Batterskull. Alright. That's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. Crab, sure. Sure. Get rid of that. All they've had so far is removal spells. I don't want to... Alright, that feels better. That feels a lot better. Fusion Crab's good. Bolt you. Remand. All right, we got there. That was a tough one, but we got there. I mean, again, tempo decks are pretty good against Mill. We saw that in the first Delver match and the Teamer Delver list. So, yeah, all right, on to the next round. All right, so here's an area where the difference between Delver and Control becomes a lot more clear. Because if I'm playing Jeskai Control, I'm probably going to keep this hand 9 out of 10 times blind. Now, playing Delver, this hand's very different to keep because you have a ton of lands. 5 lands, like, yes, Saving Graces, we're playing Batterskull and stuff like that in our deck. So 5 lands is a lot. And we can cast that. But here's the thing. The question is this hand going to be better than our average 6-card hand? And I think the answer is no. Because of the fact that we're a tempo deck and we want to try to beat our opponent in a reasonable speed plus having disruption, this hand has no clock. Yes, the opt could find us a creature, Stoneforge, or a Snapcaster, or even a Delver. But doesn't interact beyond that. And if this doesn't find us something to play on turn 2, then we just do nothing on turn 2. And if there's a super aggressive deck, this Archmage's Charm could just be too late. So despite the fact that this hand would be fine in a control deck, I think we're going to mulligan. Alright, now this hand is kind of awkward in the same thing. But I don't think we're going to get many 5s better than this. So we're going to keep this. And they are burn. Oh, I like that one on top. Do you think I just want to play that tapped? If we had a lightning bolt in hand, I'd probably keep... I mean, we could do this, but then that's going to likely end up with a shocking here. Obviously, the card we don't want to see is Eidolon of the Great Revels. Delver. That's a pretty good one. Not going to lie. Alright. Yeah, just dumping a bunch of burn spells is good with me. Yeah, 100% not going to play out the Delver of Secrets because A, that means this stupid thing's going to get through again next turn. And likely the Delver's just going to die to the Rift Bolt if we play it. Or worse, I'll play a land and Searing Blaze our Delver. Now, they could have Skullcrack here, and if they do, obviously that's not great for us. But... Woof. Okay, Borostorm. Alright, good, good. I was gonna say, if that's an Eidolon, woof, we're in trouble. I'm gonna fetch an island here. Trust me, if I could avoid going to 8, I would... And we're going to hold this remand for basically the first card we can, we're going to remand. I mean, maybe not a bolt to the Delver. But next turn, the first card we can remand, we're going to remand it. Pretty much. We do have a decent amount of cards to bring in here. They're spiking us down to 5. They just got to untap, I think. It's only... Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep. Lightning Helix. Remand it. Not Helix. Or no, they played Helix. Yeah, We got a bolt to finish us off. That is a huge difference right there. We can't play Delver. Undo the Helix. Then we're going to attack for 1 with Delver here. Yeah, we got Force to pitch, for Delver to pitch to Force. Let's suspend Rift Bolt. They got 1 card in hand, I'd rather stay at 5. Yes, flip on that. Yeah, I'll take that. I think I'm just going to qualify this. I still feel super dead, but... Let's see. Opponent's deep in the tank here. Lightning Helix. I mean, if they have another... Killing a Delver? Okay. There's that. Oh, man. Shadowsphere. I wish you were one to equip, to be honest. They have one burn spell in hand and draw a second burn spell, we lose, so that is the way the cookie crumbles here. Wow, finally. Alright, Aether Gusts. Vetoes. Make that switch. Blessed Alliance. Remands can go. Not sure we want the paths. I don't think we want that much removal. I could be wrong, but... Well, this has no white sources, but we do have a Bolt for their first threat and a Mana Leak for their second. Fucking hell, deck. Are you kidding me? See, the biggest problem here is their best hands usually have creature-based offensives. Let's draw a white source, please. I'm actually going to take the 2 here. As crazy as that sounds, I'm going to take the 2. That way we can Queller or Helix, depending on what we have to do this turn. Yep. Really? All right. Actually, no. It's not just Blessed Alliance. I do think I'm playing this less than optimally, to be honest. Alright. That's good. Yep. Yep. Beautiful. Planes. Target player gains 4 life. Mm-hmm. Bolt you. Alright, this is getting a little annoying, not gonna lie. Yep. Boom. Yes. Shadow Spear. Boom. Island. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say this is about to be a real tough one. This last one's gonna be a tough one. I think we got lucky. We drew all the removal we needed. Just run it back. Let's just run it back. I think it's like the deck list in the corner here. I'm not really sure. So this is a good Delver hand, sort of, but it's not a good hand against Burn. Alright, if we don't draw a second land, we just die. It's gotta be a white source. Well. Yep, this is problematic, but... Yeah, we're probably dead here because, yeah, I don't think we can win this game anymore. Yeah, we're already 9 with his next attack. We're dead. This one's over. Fucking hell. If they have a Skullcrack, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Yep. Opponent reveals Gigantha. They're either humans or Tron. We're mulliganing. Hand's fine, I guess. Obviously, I hedged against Tron by putting the path away. And I'm glad we did because they're Tron. That's not a great draw, but it's also not the worst. Because in Natural Tronville, they never miss. Yep. Just fucking easy as Tuesday morning, man. Easy as a Tuesday morning. Easy as a fucking Tuesday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Yep. Resolves. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, thankfully that's a good card, but... Yep. World Breaker. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, this mana link is now basically force and negation mana. That's fine. I mean, Telver ain't gonna do shit here. But, you know, maybe they're out of cards. Maybe they have nothing but land in hand. Do you know what Ugin's not? Ugin's not a land. Oh boy, that was fun. Yeah, that was bad. That was about what we expected to happen, though. There's that. We can bring in some artifact hate. We'll cut you. I'm gonna cut you. I can see bringing you back in. Cut some number of you guys, actually, because I don't think you're very good. I don't want to cut 2 threat dense or threat low, though, because we do need to actually kill them. So we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 threats. Maybe we don't bring in all of these. Remand's alright, but I don't think I want a bunch of them. Maybe let's try this. Yeah, maybe let's try this. Unfortunately, we had to finish off with Tron after a really good league, but it's okay. Alright, I'll keep. We don't have a fucking what's it called, but we have a pretty good hand besides that. Cleansing Wildfire. Also, I'll take a wear tear at the moment. Opt. That's not good. Yep. Super not happy about this. But that's alright, I mean. We could have mulled to a Cleansing Wildfire, but I don't want to mulligan to a Cleansing Wildfire. That's just not... It's not a good place to be in. The relics are fine. I think we're going to mana leak that, because if we get a threat into play, we want to actually be able to do something here, not just die. Again, I don't really care about these. I just wish they'd pop one, because it's going to be annoying them just constantly tapping it. Yep. I'm not counting the second one. Yep, draw 2. That was a good draw. Bolt you. That is not a good draw on the other hand. Sure. Okay, chicken end to hand. Really? Okay. That is very surprising of them. Yeah, that's the wrong equipment. I guess considering the fact I'm expecting them to blow this, doesn't really matter what we get. Yep. So I don't want to pitch this to this. Now if they go, I'm going to have to. Okay, now they crack that. 5 mana to blow the board. Hmm. 5 mana. Counter it. Boom. Yep. Alright, shield's completely down for 1 turn. But we can beat Wormcoil and we can beat this Gigant. Oh, you fucking have to be kidding me. No. I mean, realistically, that's probably game. $11 mana? What the hell? Take both my white sources and you win. Alright, well. We still have a Sacred Foundry in the deck. That Crown the Great Creator. No, they're trying to cast Giganta, but they don't have mana to. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We lose. Alright, well, we got the 2-3. The deck was sweet. Tron's just a really shitty matchup, and then that game against Burn, game 3, I feel like I felt like we just couldn't go any lower, but I felt like that was the best hand to keep. We just didn't hit our land drop when we had to. I guess maybe I should have taken the 2 damage initially to try and opt into the land earlier, but I don't know. It's so hard to say. But either way, yeah, we got the 2-3. It's not great, not what we wanted, but it's not bad. The matches are all really good. What was it? Just that? No, all of our matches were good, actually. That's right. Everyone except that Tron match was good. Shadow Spear was really good. MVP against Burn. Game 2. It really saved our bacon there. The rest of the deck, pretty strong. Of course, I'm a big fan of the decks that have the heavy burn in the tempo styles. normally not a huge fan of Stoneforge with swords, but of course I wanted to play the new Stoneforge we had, so I was happy to do so. Sideboard, Blessed Alliance, again, showed up against Burn really well. Other than that, the sideboard is what the sideboard is. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go into the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.